Hi guys, in today's video I'm about to show you guys how I make my beef heart suya. So if you want to see how this delicious beef heart suya was made, stay tuned and do not exit this video. I'm begging you, because this will be your best recipe you have ever made in your life. Okay, so do not go anywhere. First thing we're about to do is make sure we wash our beef hearts. This is my first time doing a video, not a video, suya like this, to be honest. And I did not see from nowhere. I just thought about it. I bought the suya, the beef heart actually. And then, but I didn't know what to do with it. And one day I was just sitting, I was like, I should make a suya. And that's what I did. So, first thing you're going to do is make sure you use vinegar or lime, fresh lime, not lemon, please, because lemon I don't think it's for washing anything that has to do with meat. Yeah, so make sure you use lime, wash it thoroughly, like make sure you go in there every part of it. And I make that cut because I want the seasoning to get everywhere, and I want the washing, the lime to go everywhere, or vinegar to go everywhere. So yeah, so I wash it really good, and then we'll wait until for the next part. For now, let me just give you guys the music to listen to. So after done washing it, see how it looks. And I still don't like that there's still a little string there, and it just makes my body crawls. I don't know why. It's my first time doing it, so don't blame me if I have some kind of weird feelings or ghostness or whatever. But I wash it really good, and that's how it look without the string on it. That's how it look. And the next thing we're about to do is make sure to cut it. And when you're cutting it, make sure you cut it like strings by strings, like a little bit. You can just cut it any way you want to or feel comfortable to. You can cut it like that. To be honest, for real, because you're still going to chew that and put down your gut. So why not just cut it like the way you want to? So there's not really like a law that say you gotta cut your suya like this. No, I'm sorry, no. Okay. So you can cut it whatever you want, but that's how I was cutting mine. Yeah, so you can do it the same way you want to do it. It's still fine. There's difference. So now it's time to season it. The first thing I'm going to put is my blended ginger, garlic, onions and pepper, and some little bit seasonings. That's the paste that I'm using right now. I blend it. So yeah, I add there like 2 tablespoons of it, 2 tablespoons of it, because I want my spicy a little bit. And I add some peanut butter. I feel like the secret ingredients on making suya, it's peanut butter. You can say whatever you want to say in the comments, but for me, I feel like it's peanut butter, because every time I make a suya with peanut butter, it always tastes like the real Nigerian suya. So for me, I feel like that's the main ingredient. So I add like 2 tablespoons again for my peanut butter. So for my suya spice, I add every different types of suya seasonings onto it. As you guys can see, I have different types of it. So for me, I love doing that because again, it makes my suya way better. Because I'm not a Nigerian, so I do not really know the real good suya. So I kind of mix everything, like different types of seasonings of suya together, and it is good. It is good. I add each 1-2 tablespoons each 1 2 tablespoons. Yeah, you might think the seasonings, the soya seasonings is too much, but for me, no, it was not. It was perfect. And I add my favorite perfect seasoning. At that moment, that's the only seasoning I have beside the chicken bouillon. So yeah, I had to add it. And don't ask me why I was putting too much. I was putting too much because by the time I mix everything together with the peanut butter, the taste is going to be less. So I had to put more seasoning. And I add like a teaspoon of salt. And now I add tablespoon of oil. I add like two basically because some of them that dropped, it's it still counts. So yeah. And I know I'm going to be adding later. You will not know that peanut butter takes oil too until you're making it, you know. So yeah, after adding all your seasoning inside, you just gotta mix it. Mix. You can use your bare hands. You can use gloves, whatever thing you wanna do. That's gonna be you eating it. So yeah. And me for me this one, I was the one eating it with my family. So yeah, I just don't like getting the mess with my fingers. That's the thing. Back then I was a pro on that, but now I'm a grandma. But just mix. And you see, I told you guys I add a little bit of oil, like a tablespoon of oil. It's good when it really gets that moist. It's nice when you put it in the grill or whatever. It's you gonna put it, you're gonna have that juice on it. You know, the good flavor juice. That's it. That's how it look. So now, what do I like to do about anything that I've seasoned? I like to at least put in the fridge over it like 1 or 2 hours or probably 24 hours before I actually cook it. I love doing it because it makes the flavor more get into it. So it was like after like 1 hour, that's a break on that. So yeah, I came to my grill and do it and just put them on the grill, the home grill. I'll put down the description box. I got it from Amazon. I did not know this come in handy until now. Like I use it now all of my videos. I know I'm not sponsored, so yeah. I got it from Amazon. It's a really good homemade grill. Yeah. Said I upload the same thing I upload from YouTube, but TikTok is way more vibey. But make sure like this, flip every each piece for like 5 minutes or 2 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. Flip every side for like about 10 minutes, and then you take it out, and then we go to the next part. Okay? Do not let it burn now. You can blame Sento's kitchen. Okay? So now you can see like it's done cooking, but it's not for me. So I'm just going to transfer that into my baking pan. You can use whatever you have just for you to put in the oven. That's what I have, so that's what I'm gonna use. Because you guys not sharing my videos for me to get sponsored by people that can just give me free pots and pan and plates and all that, you know. But keep doing that. Do that. Transfer everything into that tray or whatever thing you have, and put it in the oven for like about 10 minutes. Not too long. 10 minutes in like 300 degree, and then you take it out. Yes, I added the rest of the meat that left because I didn't have time for me to just grill that little ass pieces of meat. So I just put it on top of it so it can just cook in the oven. Trust me, it's taking my good. It's taking my good. It was just few pieces, so what can you do wrong? Well, that's how I look. Make sure you put it in the oven for like 10 minutes. in 300 degrees, not too high, please. And then when you take it out, it's gonna look way better, just like that. And that's how it look when you take it out. So I had to dish it out on a newspaper. Why not? Because that's a traditional. Even us Sierra Leoneans, when we do can, back home, they put it on a newspaper. So why not do the same tradition here with a suya? And it's the same thing anyway. Oh my god, it's the same thing. Now I think about it, it's the same thing. But make sure you dish it out. That's how it should look after you take it out from the oven for like about 10 to 15 minutes. If you still think it hasn't, some parts have been cooked, then you can still leave it there for like 2 more minutes or 5 more minutes. But it's a dish man with some lime on the side, fresh lime, some tomatoes. If you don't like tomatoes, you can keep that out. If you don't like cucumbers, you can kick that out. And you can just sprinkle your suya spice on top of it. Spring. Add your cayenne pepper or hot pepper. If you don't want it to, it's not by choice. It's not mandatory, so you don't need to put it. Yeah, I just like my food spicy. So with your toothpicks, if you know you won't be using your fingers, that's fine. You don't need that either. But the one thing that I forgot to put, it was onions, but I put it later because I didn't have. I think at that time I didn't have onions. But look how good! Oh, I'm pretty sure you guys too that watching it. It's like drooling over the camera, like the video right now. Like, oh my god, that's so good. But you see, I finally add some onions, just a little bit. I didn't have that much, but I had the one that I had just to make this video. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a fat big thumbs up. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe, please. We already at 10K, so going to 11K should be like a flight, basically. Like we just need to speed up on there. Don't forget to do that, and don't forget to follow me on my TikTok page. I really appreciate it. Talk to you later. Bye bye.